I remember when I was still single and still living in the Philippines, there were times during my early adulthood when I needed money and asked my parents for help. They always were able to support me, even if it meant sacrificing their own needs. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Christy Yoder. If you don't know me yet, I am from the Philippines. I moved to the States a few years ago, and in this video I want to show you how Filipinos take care of our parents. And the reason why I thought of doing that is because my dad recently arrived from the Philippines to Ohio. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment below. So, like I mentioned, my dad just arrived from the Philippines, so I thought of creating a video that explains how most Filipinos take care of their parents. Alright, so in the Philippines, the value of caring for our parents is deeply ingrained in culture and tradition. From a young age, we are taught to respect our elders, especially our parents. And not only that, we are also encouraged to take care of our parents as they age and become unable to take care of themselves. And in Filipino culture, families often live together in multi-generational households. And this is because it is seen as important to provide physical and emotional support to one another throughout life, especially when it comes to taking care of aging family members who may be in need of assistance with daily activities or medical care. And sometimes the extended family system sort of provides safety nets for all family members, not just the elderly ones. Although not everybody lives together in the same household, family members still make sure that everyone gets the help when they need it or when it matters most. And it is also a common practice in Filipino households for children, both young and grown up, to greet their parents with a kiss on the cheek or forehead each morning before leaving home, as well as each evening upon returning home from work or school. And that kind of gesture is done out of respect and love and helps build strong relationships between parents and children, even if they do not live together anymore. And we also greet our elders by doing mano. Mano is referred to as bless in English. So every time we do mano, it means we respect our elders and we accept their blessing. This is actually a gesture I taught my husband before he met with my parents to show that, he really cares and respects our culture. My nieces and nephews, even though I'm not old yet, they also do mano to me, and I like that because it shows that they love and respect me. So mano is actually taking somebody's hand or the older person's hand, kind of like this. You take their hand and then you hold them like this, then you put their hand on your forehead. So like that. So it's kind of like asking for their blessings or show that you respect them. So small gestures like these are an important part of Filipino culture and kind of show how much we really value our family. And in addition to providing emotional support, many Filipinos will also provide financial support to their aging parents or relatives in need. And it is actually not uncommon for adult children to take on responsibility for any medical bills or other expenses incurred by elderly family members who can no longer support themselves financially due to old age or health issues. And that could mean sending money back home on a regular basis, or even relocating closer so that more direct assistance can be provided on an ongoing basis if necessary. And just to kind of share with you a little bit, ever since I started working, I made it my goal to help my parents financially because I know the hardship they experience to give my siblings and me a better life. During my grade school years, my dad worked outside the country for almost 15 years. And within those years, he only visited the Philippines a few times because he needed to earn money to support my studies. And my mom also started different small businesses, and she wasn't afraid at all of risk because she knows how important it is to be able to provide for what we need when I was young. And I remember when I was still single and still living in the Philippines, there were times during my early adulthood when I needed money and asked my parents for help. They always were able to support me, even if it meant sacrificing their own needs. My parents are now getting old. My mom is 61 and my dad turned 70 this year. They weren't able to experience much of life because all they did was work to support us. Don't get me wrong, my parents are not perfect, and I was sort of a rebel as well during my younger years, but now that I am an adult and I have a full understanding of the sacrifices my parents went through for us, I feel like it's now time to give back. And now that I have, blessings to share with them, my goal is to continue supporting my parents in any way I can and to let them experience life while they are still living. And you know what? This is something I will do for my in-laws as well. So shout out to Furman and Gretchen Yoder. They are now also my parents, and my husband and I will also take care of them the same way I take care of my parents or any of our family members. Giving and helping is something that shouldn't only be applied in a family setting. You can give and help anybody that is in need from within your community as well, or even a stranger. I'm just maybe the type of person that believes everything I have and accomplish didn't come from me. It is from the Lord, and now my purpose is to share the overflow with the people around me. So I know we're talking about Filipino culture here, but why not make giving and helping a global culture? Anyways, in conclusion, caring for our elders in the Philippines is one of the most important values instilled in Filipinos from a very young age, and it's something that continues throughout adulthood in both small gestures and larger acts of kindness, such as providing financial assistance when needed. So from living together in multi-generational households to providing respectful greetings each morning and evening, Filipinos have built unique ways of showing love and appreciation towards their elders, which I think is a good example for others, around the world who are looking for ways to better care for their own aging family members. However, I know for a fact that some Filipinos don't want to rely on their kids when they grow old, which is good. Being able to support yourself independently when you retire is a good thing. And of course, kids shouldn't be pressured by their parents to give, and it shouldn't be a responsibility as well, especially when they have their own family already. But you know what? Regardless of the situation, the key is to give when you can and ask for help when you need it. I feel like it's just a matter of helping each other, give and take. If you have something, give your overflow to other people, and if you need help, ask for help. And if you are the one who is the recipient of the blessing, then be thankful and grateful for what you have been given as well. So there you go. I hope I was able to explain how we care for our parents, and this is how we do it in the Philippines, and I'm sure other countries are doing it as well. I'm not saying that this is very specific to the Filipino culture only, but most Asian families, they have the same values and culture as well. So let me know what you think of whatever I said in this video. Again, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet. Thanks!